Hey guys, it's Jacob from Team Insanity, and today I'm bringing you the Ask Us Anything video. It is August 6th, 2014. It's just me today. Nick is doing whatever Nick does. Jake's at camp that he goes to every year. So I'm flying solo on this one. Before I get started, I'm going to mention a couple things. We have a website coming up soon. We're working on it a lot in the past, and we're going to have things like if you want to buy a t-shirt, because we have had a couple people, even though not a lot of people will buy one, some people might, and hey, you get a t-shirt. It'll cost about a couple bucks probably. There's going to be a forum on the website so you can ask questions and get other people's opinions on everything. If you want to buy, sell, trade equipment, that sort of stuff. And there's going to be user-submitted, finally, user-submitted footage on the website where we pick our favorite one, that sort of stuff. So expect that coming soon. And alright, let's get started. So like I said, this is the Ask Us Anything video. You post comments of questions in the comment section and we will answer them. If you only want us to comment, just leave the comment. If you want someone else to comment, or anyone else to comment, put anyone can answer, and that means you can get your answer faster. So I'm ready. I got my bag of Skittles and I got my lemonade Aquafina crap. Alright, so let's do this. So Riley Self asks, what is a good starter gun for a fairly experienced player with an electric gun? That is an electric gun. And he asked again, well, I'll just answer that question. Go for like an axe or something like that. It's a great beginner to starter experienced gun. Pros use it and they beat other pros with higher end guns. But also he asked the same exact question, but 100 to 200 used. Mini GSs are great guns. I'm not 100% positive how much they come out with used, because they just came out a little bit ago. Try to get a mini GS, try to get a mini Dangerous Power G5, those lower end guns. For really cheap, you get the Zoding. Nick had a Zoding Chaos, or a Zoding Blitz. You get those guns. I'd skip on those and save a little bit more and get a more well-known, better gun, like a mini GS. Or if you go up a little bit more, you could get a used X. Alright, Anthony Manareno, what is the best starter pump for a good price? I'd go for a Tracer, which is about 120-ish. I love my Tracer. That was my first pump, and it really got me into the pump play. I played with good awesome guns like Isaac's MVP. I played with the Sniper. It really gets you, like once you start playing pump, it really gets you into a completely different playing style. So I'd go with the Tracer. You get a Hammer 7, which is mag fed, so you look ag while you're doing it. And Nick has Hammer 7. He doesn't like it that much. His mag fed doesn't work, but maybe that's just his. Alright, Slim Dick Jones. Hey Jacob, were you talking about uncooked spaghetti noodle 12 inches long and always hard? Of course. Why wouldn't I? Slim Dick Jokes. Slim Dick Jones also said, hey, could you move a kilo of cocaine for me while I'm on vacation? Yes. I want some moolah because I want to get a Lux so I can destroy it in the next torture test. I've had mixed feelings if I want to destroy my Invert Mini. I really don't want to, but I kind of do. So, Blackheart, what's your opinion on the Virtue Spire? I like it. If Jake were here and Nick were here, they'd tell you we'd all have different opinions. They both don't like the rotor. I like the rotor. I accept that it jams if it's not quality paint. I still like it. Nick has a Spire, I have a rotor, Jake has Pinocchio. Jake will say the Pinocchio never in a million years would ever jam, but every hopper jams at least once. Say what you will, but a hopper just doesn't jam. I've seen his Pinocchio jam, and he will not admit it. So, I do like the Virtue Spire though. Except when I was playing it once and it just kept on cycling, all the paint in it. I don't know why, as I wasn't even shooting, but, you know. Michael Bliff. What mask should I get because I have a small face? Get Dye I-Force. 91966 JWS. What fields do you usually play at in Arizona? We played at Splatter Ranch. We go once a year. I went once. Jake goes Jake's gone there 3 times or two times. And he went to Fort Adobe every time. And when I went there, it was the first time we went to a different field with the Splatter Ranch. We really loved Fort Adobe. It was nicely in the mountains, beautiful view. Splatter Ranch we liked. It was a cool playing style. We just played pump there, saved some paint because we shot it all at Fort Adobe because it was speedball. Splatter Ranch was kind of in the desert, sandy area. That was really cool. There's some things we didn't like about the field, but we did like it. Alright, he also, XX Gamer Dude XX, what's the best mech gun? Anyone can answer. I would just go, if you're going to get a mech gun, if you're not wanting a pump, I'd go for something traditional like a Tippmann. They're awesome guns, not like you really have to clean a Tippmann. They last forever. Go watch a torture test to see how much damage it can take. Ryan O'Reilly. Everyone, I'm selling my 2012 Pro. Okay. He's asking if he wants to sell it. Don't try to sell crap here. Matthew Ferry. I'm just getting into paintball. What's a good gun in the 380 range? If you're buying a new, you get something like a Mini GS, because they're $375. If you want to go used, you open up to a whole lot more. You could get a used X for that price. If you go up a little bit more, you could get a used G6R or a used DM12. I bought my G6R for about $400. Jake bought his for $400. He has a DM12. So if you're going used, you get a whole lot more you get a whole lot more like guns. If you're going new and you don't want to buy a used gun, you get like a Dangerous Power G5. You get a mini invert mini. You can get a invert mini GS. Or you can go even lower and get, like, if you want to go way low, and get a loading guns, brand new. But I would pass on that in a heartbeat. All right, Blackheart. What's better, the Proto Max or the Proto Reflex Rail 2013? The Proto Reflex Rail 2013. It's a lot better. It's like the little brother kind of, even though it came out later. But we have the Max. We're gonna give it away after the invert mini. I like it. I don't like it. I do not like the trigger. Keith McKinney. What would be a good mask? I'm a beginner playing. I have 200 for Team Insanity only. I would recommend. I don't know if you noticed, but we really like Dye I4s. I'd go for a Dye I4. Jake, I had a pair of Slide Profits. I liked it. Jake didn't. He thinks you can't hear crap in it when really you kind of hear. You can, but Dye I4s. NC Stop Motion Pro. Should I buy the Proto Rail Max or the G5? I'd go for the Max. I have not shot the G5 though, so I've held it though. So there's that. 91996 WBS, JWS. Yeah, so that fast. I have $200. Should I get a brand new rotor or a used rotor and grills? Get a used rotor and grills if you can find it. Jake bought a rotor for 80 bucks or something like that, and he destroyed it by throwing it in water. Alright, Noah McFadden. Should I get an LV1 or a Geo 3.1? I will personally go for a Geo 3.1. That's my opinion. Nick would go for an LV1 because he has an LV1, and me knowing Jake, he will get a Geo 3.1. Isaiah Perez. What barrel should I get for the Empire Axe? You could get, I think the stock barrel is fine. If the Boomy fits it, I'm not 100% positive. I think it does. I'd get that. Actually, yeah, it does. Go with that. Cameron White. Team Insanity only. Good setup for under $750 and really get in-depth review. And get a really in-depth review of the CCI Phantom. Hey bro, we did get an in-depth review of the CCI Phantom. Go watch her. I think we did. If we didn't, go tell me, because we will get a video up then. Good setup for under $750. Okay, so if you're buying used or new equipment, that's different because you get a lot more with used. For used, you could get something like a DM12 or a Bob Long G6R for $450. You get I4s. They're about 120 if you buy used. When you're getting a mask, I would not get one used. I'd buy it new because that's the most important thing. That's what's protecting you. That's the most important thing you're having on the field is your mask. So you don't want to cheap out on your mask. So get a new mask, get I4s, get a rotor, buy one to use if you like. Get a pop pack. Playing Clips is a great pop pack. If you don't want Velcro, get a Critical Stealth pack. And get a 6845 tank. That's a setup right there. Oh, make sure you get a cool looking barrel cover too, because why not? Miss Marie, no, I missed one. Casual Gamer and 1080p. What is the best electric paintball marker that can run CO2? Anyone. Here's the thing, not a lot, barely any, close to none really run on CO2. Older ones do, but they run at HPA, so you're going to want to upgrade to HPA. Plus CO2, they're going to start they are started charging more for CO2 because the price on CO2 just went up. So fields doing CO2 like normal for where it cost $5 to where it was usually free or more to fill it up. So I would switch to EPA. You're definitely gonna like it a whole lot better. Alright, Miss Marie 1. Best barrel for the invert mini. That's not too much money. Now, here's the thing about invert minis. I had one. I would not upgrade it. That's my personal opinion. I would not upgrade a mini. I don't know. I'd save that money and upgrade it. Not upgrade the mini, but upgrade to a different gun. Griff NG. I'm fairly new to paintball and I love it, but I want a new gun right now. Right now I have a Spider Sonics. I'm a good start. Is it good to start with the Empire Mini GS or worth another 100 for the Empire X? Does anyone have a recommendation for the gun in that price range? I really love the Mini. It's a great gun, a huge step up from the regular invert Mini. If you don't want to spend that extra $100, go for the Mini GS. If you do want to spend that $100, I highly recommend going for the X because the X is the big brother to the Mini, and it's bigger, it shoots better, it's smoother. So if you want to spend that $100, I'd go for that. Raymond Martin, Team Insanity only. Which hopper should I use? The Vulcan VMAX 1 or the Halo 2? Halo 2. Or save up more, get like a rotor or something like that, even though it's a lot more expensive. A whole lot more. Motocross Monkey 199. Best lube for an Axter Mini and where to buy it. I think Empire sends you lube with your gun. I'd use that lube. I used hater sauce on mine and it worked perfectly fine. Michael Blyth, what is a good starter gun for 750? I already have a mask anyway answer. I think I already answered that question, so I'll go back. Paintball XD, hi. Have you ever seen a paintball tank? And can you do a video how to build? Okay, you're talking about the drivable ones. At Living Legends I saw one. We have a go-kart at Nick's place, and it was my go-kart. And I gave it to Nick to just store it because he has a bunch of land and there's no room at my place for it. We were actually thinking about building a tank out of that. We wouldn't know what to do with it, but it would be extremely cool. Have I ever seen, could I make a video to build one? If we ever actually decide to actually build that go-kart into a tank, we would make a video of it, but it's a lot of money, that's the thing. And instead, like at Living Legends, I actually have like trucks that they drive across the field. Aaron Elite 99, Die DM13, Geo 2.1, or Vicious X, which is the best? I'd go for DM. Yeah, DM. Zach 286, favorite fast food? You know, recently we went to Five Guys, if that's considered fast food. That was really good. Their burgers are delicious. Subway's really good too. My dogs are barking, so mind that. Carlos Lopez, what do you think of the Virtue Vials? We had them and we gave them away. Carlos, Mexican name. We gave that to him, and he won them. I liked them. At the same time, I didn't like them. I like my i4s a whole lot better. And I like grills more than bios too. Alright, Kobe Yingling, best recording device, money is an issue, nothing over 300, anyone can answer. You could get a Replay XD 720 for that. Get the 720, not the 1080, because we have the 1080s, it goes 1080 at 30 frames per second, but we use 720 at 60 frames per second because it looks a whole lot better. So get the 720. And that's the cameras we use, so. Orb V. Have y'all ever wiped in paintball? I'm gonna be honest, I have. Not recently, obviously, but if you ever see a video and there's a hit on us, it's most 100% positive it's in speedball, and it's something I haven't seen, because there's a video where I think I got shot in the hand. I don't know where I got shot, it like grazed me and it hit me and it broke, but I didn't feel it. And you guys notice it in the video, because usually what happens is you go watch the video and then you see what happens and you feel like you're an idiot. But when I was 11. I'm 16 now, so obviously it was a long time ago. And it was like my first time playing, and I didn't want to get out, so I just wiped it. Yeah, that's me. I'm not gonna lie, I did that a long time ago, 5 years ago. First time playing. Alright, paintball is life. Is a first time used rotor for 120 a good price? You could probably get it cheaper. Yeah, you could probably get it a little bit cheaper. But you can't find anything else that go for that. G6R, what's a good and expensive HPA tank? For HPA tank, I would definitely go with a 6845. You're gonna enjoy it a whole lot better. Not the 3000 tank strength and like that. For a pump, I have a 13 tank, but I definitely just go out for the 45, 68. No doubt about it. Anyone else on the team will tell you that. Aham Youngest. Hey, I played paintball from 8 months. I played paintball from 8 months. I had a PMR and a mini. Should I get an axe and use it for 6 months and then sell it, and then GO3 and get the GO3 stick away? Okay, it was a little worded weird, but yeah, you should. If you know who this is your question, you know what I'm talking about. Thomas Dale, what are some good upgrades for the mini GS? You could get a barrel, you get a longer barrel, because I think it's a little bit of shorter barrel. I know my mini is a 12-inch, so I don't know if they went 12-inch for the mini GS. I think they did. I have it right in the back, so I can look at it if I don't feel like it. Get a longer barrel. There's not a whole lot of upgrades for it, that's the thing. It just came out. I wouldn't upgrade it though. Like I said, you don't really want to upgrade a mini. If you're gonna want to upgrade, I'd save up and get something better. But like I said, I really love the Empire GS, so take that as you will. Carlos Hembes, should I get a Empire Mini GS or a Dangerous Power G5? Get a GS. Zach286, what's your favorite video you've ever made? I really like our Living Legends montage. It was even up on TechBB's channel. Other than that, for fun, I really like making our challenges, and the Man of Many Words are really fun to make. Just because I get to sit there and it's boring to make, but the result was really fun. So I would say Living Legends video. Dixie Reborn. I have no idea how to say that. Should I buy the Plan Eclipse Etha, Invert Mini GS, or Portal Rail Max? Anyone can answer, please. I would definitely go with the Mini GS. Jake would tell you the same thing. Daniel Prons, should I get a Plan Eclipse LV1 or the Zodin Blitz Evo? Then Mitchell Lee said Splatmaster, and I'd have to agree with Mitchell Lee. You either want to go with that Splatmaster or that Brass Eagle. You know, you gotta go all out in these things. Unicorn Prime, my Gorilla Air Tank is leaking. What do I do? Anyone can answer, but I want Team Sending an answer. Yeah, seriously, LLY3D. He said depends on where it's leaking from, the fill nipple, gauge, burst sticks, bonnet. He's exactly right. Tell us where it's leaking from, because it could be leaking from any of that. So, hey, if you want to Facebook message us, we get tons of questions on Facebook, so you can go to our Facebook and send us a private message, and we'll get to you basically right away. But I hope that doesn't stop you from commenting here, because it's a video, so. Isaac and Crom, what do you guys like more, Minecraft or Barney? We're all about that Barney life, actually. That purple dinosaur, oh yeah. Unless there's a different Barney life you're talking about. Common 97494, is that girl with braces? I laughed at this comment. Is that girl with braces Jacob's girlfriend? And if so, how are the razor to death blowjobs? No, she's not my girlfriend. That would hurt though. Super Speed I. Is an axe or a mini GS a good gun for players starting to get serious at paintball? The mini GS and the axe are great guns. If you have money to get an axe, get a axe because it's the big brother to the mini GS. The mini. But they're both awesome guns. Tyler Del Mastro, what's a good team name? Team Insanity only. I really like Team Insanity as a name, I'm not gonna lie. But, It really what describes you and your team, I guess. We got our name because it was Jake's gamertag. We got our team name from Jake's gamertag because it was Insanity, and we played Halo a lot. And we all had something to do with our team before paintball. Not team, but we all played on game battles and online and played against other teams on Halo or something like that when we were younger. His was CBTX Insanity. It's still his gamertag. So we just decided to have that. We debated what names, but ultimately that came in. It was really what describes you as a team, or if there's any word that really, if you can make a cool logo with it too. But it's really up to you. No one can really tell you what your team name should be. Matt PB, should I save up and get a DM12 or Pro Max? Team Insanity. DM12, no doubt about it. Alright, so Nico Kalesh, should I get a new barrel for my E-Tech 4? Yes. I do not like those barrels whatsoever. I should have 4 barrels. No thanks. Okay, here we go. Diego Tejada, best hopper for 2011 Proto Rail. There's not really good hoppers for guns. Any hopper will work for a gun. Legit. You can use any electronic hopper with any gun. It's not like there's a specific one, but use a rotor, or use a Spire, use a Pinocchio, because any hopper, rotor, loader will work. Alright, Nico Demio. What would happen when somebody is shot and he doesn't wipe or call out and they get the flag and the ref sees it? Will it count? I kind of reworded it, but it's the same concept. Team Insanity only, TI only. It will not count, or sometimes get half the points. It's considered a dirty hang. At our tournament, I got shot, well, I thought I got shot, and I called the ref over, and I had him paint check me. He said I was clean, and I went and hung the flag, and I had the shot where I asked the ref to paint check me, and he said I was clean, but I wasn't. I don't know why he didn't, maybe he didn't see it, but I got a dirty hang, and I think sometimes you lose points, or sometimes you just don't get points at all. I think we got a couple points, but not the full points. Hunter Haggy, are you guys going to be at the Red Star Rising event at House of Fires on September 6th? No, but on August 23rd and 24th, we're going to be at Area 51's Invasion of Aliens or something like that. We're going to be up there, so come on out and play with us. Peyton Bowler, hey, I just got my mini GS Gray Dust Orange. Should I get matching rotor or something else? Yeah, why not? If you can get a matching, you look really, it looks better if everything matches. So yeah, go for matching if you can. Sorry, Garmin and Havik. I go paintballing often. My cousin is selling me a mini with an Empire 4500 and a die rotor, and I'm getting a summer job in the next week. Should I just waste my money on a die, DM13, and everything else, new tank, new rotor, or is he? Thanks, Team Insanity. He is selling it for 400. So either give your cousin's crap or buy your own stuff. It really depends how long it's gonna take you to buy that stuff. It's gonna cost a lot of money to buy that stuff, and it's really a personal preference if you want to spend that time and then just give that money away, or if you just want to get 400. And you said you go paintballing often, so invert mini, Empire 4500, and a die rotor. You know, I couldn't tell you which one to get. I would save up and get my own crap, but that's just me. It'd take a while, but it would be my own stuff. But I could see where it's came from and probably go for the 400. Alpha Bros. Etha versus Rail Maxed. Team Insanity only. I go for the Etha. I'm not a big fan of Maxed. We have one. Badger Canadian. Is a GI Sports sleek mask worth buying? Team Insanity only, please. I wouldn't. No. Andre Renell. Team Insanity only, Spire or rotor? I like the rotor. Jake would tell you Spire. Nick would tell you Spire. Actually, Nick would tell you Spire, and Jake would talk for about 5 minutes, saying about Spire or rotor, how they're both good, but one's bad. Like I said, the rotor doesn't feed paint if it's not really good paint. Like if it's dimpled stuff, it will jam, and the Spire doesn't jam really. Like I said, everything jams, but it doesn't really jam. It barely jams. And I would go for the rotor though. It's my personal opinion. Gem Sally, should I get a DM14 or a G6R? Team Miscellaneous. If you're gonna get a DM, I'd go for 400. You could get a DM12 and you could get a G6R. Not both, but for each one is 400. So you'd probably be cheaper for a G6R. If you want to get a DM14, it's gonna cost more. I would get a G6R though. I have my G6R and I love it. Jake is a DM12 and it's very smooth gun, very, very smooth. Travis Collins, ETHA or Mini? If it's just a regular Mini, I'd go for an ETHA. If it's a Mini GS, I'd get a Mini GS. Willis Perret, what's your dream gun? Team Miscellaneous. A Lux 2.0 with the awesome custom 1-of-1 splash. A rotor that matches that in a way, so it would probably just be black or something, but with a cool accent. 48, 68. That's really my dream setup, like a Lux with a 1-of-1 and a splash. Joe Petro's Action Center Paintball legit. I would not be able to tell you. I've never been there. Trey Calkins, is a Dye NT11 for 225 good? Team Miscellaneous. Yeah, it is, because I just bought an NT10 for 260, so I'd go for that. Isaac Higgins, use Eagle 11 or use 2012 G6R. I'd go with the G6R. Like I said, I have a G6R, biased or unbiased, I would go for the G6R. Jake Monix, what's your PB Nation account name? I do not have one. Jake and Nick have one though. Tobia Phobia. Okay, Axe or Proto Rail 2012 to 2014. Team Insanity. Team Insanity. I would go for an Axe. Am I the only, if you haven't had a Mini or something like that before, am I the only one who thinks the DM12-13 looks sexier than the DM14? I agree with you there, kind of, but DJ has a black DM14 with red accents and it looks really cool. Alright, trade scat. Okay, is LV1, Lux 2.0 or 3.1 or DM14? I go for the 2.0 Lux, just because I really like Luxes. Zach286, tank grips or covers, pros and cons of each. Sorry for spamming the 3 questions. Tank grips or colors, I had a tank grip, not a grip, I had a cover. The thing that sucked is when I wanted it off, it was really tight. Maybe I just had a tight one. Me, Jake, I don't know what Nick does. I think Nick does his thing. Is we just have the tank grips on like the end of it, and he just put hockey tape on it, and it works really well. So it's simple as that. Put hockey tape and put it in like a. Have you seen our tanks? Like this. That's hockey tape right there. Grip perfectly. It's awesome. Doesn't look bad either. Alright. Ryan E. 2011 Pro Rail or got XC? Pro Rail. Cameron Kellogg. For Raza custom jerseys, how much is it for padding? I think it's an extra like 15, 20, something like that. We got the bronze package is 130. I'm not 100 pounds. Jake and Nick know it though. The Steel Camel. I have a Plain Clips Ethanol's thinking of getting a used Eagle 11 in good condition. Should I just get the new, or should I just get the new Proto Rail 2013-14? I would go for a 14 rail. That's just me. If you can get it for cheaper, I'd go for the, or for a good price, go for the Eagle 11. Outrageous Paintball. Should I improve my left walk the trigger, and what is the best way to capture gameplay footage? Yes, you always want to work on your opposite hand. I'm a righty, but I shoot faster and more consistent with my lefty. But I'm more comfortable with my right hand. So always work on your opposite hand. It's funny watching Jake and Nick shoot with their left hand. Also, what is the best way to capture gameplay footage? I do not like GoPros. None of us do. It's big when you wear it on your head. If you have a GoPro on the end of your barrel, or any camera on the end of your barrel for that matter, half the time your barrel is looking on the ground if it's woodsball, and the footage is not good at all. Or if you have a chest GoPro mount, it looks good, but not always. I'd go for a head mount right here, a Replay XD 720 or something like that. Those are great ones. We have replays. Those are great cameras. We had a Tachyon a long time ago. That was a piece of crap, but it worked. It's a really good piece of crap. Alex Stork, I have 200 for a gun. What gun should I get? Get like a used mini or something like that. The skill supplement feed. Tina Bayless, are the HK Killer masks good for their price? They're comfortable, but they're kind of hard to talk. Like, it was like a muffled sound. But I would probably get them if I wanted. I'm not 100% positive how much they are. I wouldn't get them, really. I'd wait for them to drop in price or get a used one. My F4s and grills. Jake got grills and they work perfectly. Plus he has a cool lens for them. Kyle Melkor. I have a Nikon D3200. How should I import my videos? Take the SD card out, plug it in your computer, if your computer has a card reader, and then transfer the footage. If you do not have a card reader in your computer, use the cord it came with and just transfer the footage. Plug the cord into the camera in the opposite end of the computer. File window will show up and you just move them. If neither of that works, get a card reader. Plug it into your computer and it'll read your card. But usually computers come with one. It's back there. It's somewhere. It's a little bit hidden. Curtis Rhyming Eyes. Do you shave your pubic hair and then make a barrel swab out of them? I'm halfway done. I already beat you to it and I made 3 already. So suck. You gotta use your butt here. Zachary Eldridge. What is the best paintball gun in your opinion? Lux's. Lux 2.0's. All the way. Dane Drange Donut 123. Are you on r/paintball? Yes, we are. Me and Jake are. We do not post. I've been thinking. Sometimes we post our montage and stuff, but Reddit doesn't really like them that much. They don't appreciate them. But we are on Reddit. Matthew Sakrazgia. Blah, blah, blah. Jacob, will you trade your G6R for the fuck I don't give? If you add like X plus cash, and yeah. Will Smith, I really like your movies by the way. Best gun in the 3 to 400 range. I bet that joke is getting old, isn't it? Best gun in the 3 to 400 price range, used included, and this is a beginner setup. God and Enemy Rotor, 6845, and Profilage. Yeah, it's good. I'm not a big fan of the God guns, but best used for 400 you can get a G6R. DM12, I've been saying that all day, and I will continue to say it because you can get those 2 great guns for that price. You can get a used axe for below 400. You get a mini GS if you I don't know how much they go for used, but for 375 for new. The rotor and the profilers and the 6845 are good though. Not a big fan of the guy stuff. Colin Jones, I made it to the end. Oh, okay. Drain Barnard, I'm thinking of starting paintball. What can I get? I was thinking about a Zone Chaos. Is that a okay gun to begin with? And if not, what can I get? Which my budget is $250. Keep it silent. Do you want to start getting paintball? Nick had his Zone Chaos. It was loud. It was a jackhammer. I didn't really like the look of it, but it worked. And he will tell you it worked too. And if you want to get that, you can get that. For $250, you could get like a used G5 or a mini. A better gun than the Zone Chaos. Liam Bornstein. I was on PB Friend and stumbled upon a Bob Long closer used for $350, and I was gonna get a Spire 200 and then just 5045. Yeah, but I'd go for a 6845. Trey Brummett, GoPro camera, Contour or any other camera. Team Stanley. Contour's out of business. GoPros are too big for me and Team Sandy. Go for a replay. Not to like, may sound like we're holding replay, like we're bowed down to replay, but just, we really love replays. They're like great cameras. Alright. Mr. Clutch, what color E-Tech should I get? And AM if that matters. I'm not a big fan of E-Tacs. They're bulky and they're loud, but I would get black with like blue or red accents, depending on what kind of color the rest of your gear is. Isaac and Kron, how do you whiz in the middle of a big game? Team Taylor, I've done it. Jake's done it. I don't think so. You just go in the back, where hopefully no one will shoot your dick off, and you whip it out, and you pee on a tree. Basically, just don't get shot. Jacob Fredella, team standing only. Virtue, Vios, or I4s? I4s. Cameron Smith, Lux 2.0 OLED or DM14, team standing only. I'd go for a 2.0 OLED. Joe Ely, what markers do you use? Markers. I have a G6R. I have a Dye NT11. I have, those are the two I use, but I also have an FX as a backup gun. Jake has a DM12, and he has a pump at Oracle. Nick has a LV1 and a Hammer 7. Trevor DeRue, are V-Force grills worth the price, and will they ever fog? They should not fog. They're thermal lens. They shouldn't fog. And I really, my second mask that I would like other than G4s is grills, because they look cool. They always look like you're angry, but they have cool lens. Jake has a blue lens for his grills. Risky Bitch, you guys seem to be playing a lot of woodsball. Do you guys never use any camo gear? We do play a lot of woodsball, but the thing is, camo really doesn't really do a lot when you're out in the woods, because you're never really crawling or stationary or hiding behind a tree. You're moving a lot, and whether camo or not, they can see you. There's no point. I think black works better in the woods more than camo. Especially when you wear camo, it's a completely different season than you wore it. Especially like during like the snow time, and people are wearing like not snow camo, but just like woodland camo. Ghillie suit, same thing. You just look like a giant bush half the time. Sometimes you can pull it off though. I've seen someone pull it off. David Lemmy, is Jake at church camp? He is, but they don't do anything churchy there. There's a reason Jake goes back to that church every year, and it's really funny. Jose Boderas. My aunt is sending me to her husband's gun, which... Oh, is... Okay. My aunt is sending me her husband's gun, which is a DM14, but they lost the hopper and tank. With a budget of $225, what should I get? Get a 48-65 tank, Ninja. And then get a used rotor. Yeah. What are your... Superhero Salmon, what are your thoughts on the Dangerous Power G5? I personally never shot it. Better than the G4. I would get a mini GS though. Freshly McFreshington, plenty of clips, Etha or Empire Mini GS. Anyone can answer, get the Mini GS. Bryce has Dangerous Power G5 is a good gun for the price. Other gun under 400 better. San Diego Paintball said yes, it's awesome. I think it's a good gun for the price of G5. I'd rather get a Mini GS though, like I previously said 15 times. For under 400, you go up a little bit more 400 and get higher ending guns, like in the 700 range used for 400. Like I said, used though. Scotty Wizard, what's their Snapchat? Anyone can answer. So, and how reliable is the grills? Team Sandy PB is a Snapchat, and the grills are very reliable. They're a cool mask, and they make you look angry half the time, but they are legit. Prestige Big Ham, Azotin Z2 versus DP5 versus Etha. I would go for a new Pinocchio or used rotor. I would go for the G5 with a new Pinocchio. Hey, we're close to done. There's a lot of comments actually, so I'm gonna end it soon though. I'm gonna is the Protomax good? Anyone? Extreme Elgar. It's a good gun for newer players. I don't like it really. I don't like the trigger, but other than that, I actually haven't really shot it that much, but so I could shoot it more and change my opinion. I've been playing with my new Antigo. Andrew Segura, what's better, the Empire Mini GS or the Axe? Depends on your price. Like Cameron said, Cameron White, he basically, that's exactly what he said, demands on the price. If you have more, get an Axe, because the Axe is the big brother to the Mini. The Mini GS is still a fantastic gun. Jack Schresher, when is the alien invasion game at West? It is October 13th, I guess. Double check on their Facebook page, because I'm not 100% positive, even though I work there. And all of us will be out there. We'll probably be working, but we will be there. VTM Paintball, pancakes or French toast or waffles? I'd go with waffles. Mr. Touched Nut, what would be your dream sponsor for your team? A bigger company, trusted company. Probably like Dye or something like that, but we don't want to be sponsored. We see YouTube channels that are sponsored, and they sell out a lot. I'm positive some of you know who we're talking about. They sell out and they take any chance, paintball related or not, to endorse that product. And it's very obvious and cringeworthy. We do not want to be sponsored. We would not want to become like that at all. Free stuff or not, we're not selling out. Paintball is so gay. We have to agree with you there. Jacob, are you still bad at 1v1s? And have you ever... I guess so, yeah. Apparently, I haven't played 1v1 in a while. Also, have you heard of disruptive paintball, disruptive barrels? And if so, what do you think of them? I had heard of them. I heard they're pretty good. They are a small company, by the way. Okay, you just said it right there. And I haven't seen them on any BSTs or anything. I think I saw them at Living Legends. That's where I saw them. And then someone else said that they have them. Crypto Paintball. Oh, and congrats on being selected for a free trial. Hey, thanks. I've gotten 6 of them in the past week. It's really annoying the crap out of me. And it won't go away. Does anyone know where to get the Lux 2.0 accident kits on the Pooty Paintball? ANS, yeah, they don't have them on ANS. You'd have to look around BSTs. Gustavo Patel, I don't know what to buy. A Molly vest or Mole vest. Spider Emerald 5, JT Flex 8 full cover. What is the best? I have full equipment and want some better things. Those seem like, if you're a speedball and you need to carry crap, not speedball, woodsball, I'd go for the vest just because why not? Plus you look cool. If you don't have a gun, get the spider. But I could think of a whole lot more better things than a spider. MacDev drone, DX versus Axe. Get with an Axe by far. Exactly what Crypto PB said. Recently got an NXC pod pack. What do you think of the company? I really like NXC actually. I'm interested to see what you guys think. Honestly, I don't think it matters what you have to die. Mr. Clutch said it actually really well. It doesn't matter if you have a die pod pack or an NXC pod pack. To me, the only difference is the name. They all hold pods, so it doesn't matter. Can I agree with you there? But in the same thing, some have better support for your back, which I like because my back isn't the most amazing and it hurts a lot. NXC, I had an NXC pop pack. I had the NXC Dynasty version. I really liked it. I have NXC pants. I love NXC pants. They're my favorite. Thinking about getting Exalt Thrashers though. I just got my Planet Eclipse pop pack. Amazing back support. That's why I really like it. It's super comfortable. Best mask for glass is money is no issue. Mills was telling me that the Pro Flexes have some like special milled in like glasses holder. I don't know how much that costs, but if you said money is no issue, I4s work fine with if you can fit them right, they work fine with I4s. All right, guys. Okay, we're at the very end actually. Do you guys think you ever try out a pro team? If so, what team? Team St. Helens. Me and Jake love Tampa Bay Damage. If they were to ask to come and play, I would do it in a heartbeat. So would Jake. Screw that Team Insanity, the bull crap. No one cares about them. No one likes Team Insanity. It's all about Team Other Paintballs. Alright, this is it. Sorry if I skipped your question. I was kind of all over the place during the end, actually. I'm tired. No one here's here to help me. It's all me. I'm a one-man team because I'm good like that. There's an extra comment here. Let's see what it is. It's loading. Oh, I want it. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you didn't, feel free to dislike it, but don't dislike it because we don't like that. Alright, that's it.